Hey, what's up, everybody? Welcome to Detroit Become Human, and this is an experimental idea I had the other day. Because Lesson and mine schedules don't always line up, and it's hard as fuck to get people together for shit like this. So I figured I would just do it, classic LP style, straight from the Something Awful forums or whatever the hell, solo commentary thing. And I actually, full disclosure, I did an entire 2 hours of this game blind, and the fucking file got corrupted for it, and then I spent all this time fixing the corrupted file just to find out, because like after I actually ended up repairing the file, thank God. But
Hello, welcome to the Detroit
oh shit, I better pay
Experience.
attention to this.
I'm an android and I'll be your hostess. Before we begin, let's make some adjustments.
Oh shit, is this
to
settings?
optimize
Fuck,
your
I can
experience.
talk over this. Okay, so
These
the
language settings were
stupid
detected
thing, I
in your
repaired it.
console.
And when I played it back, I was
Are
like,
you
"Oh,
correct?
the sound couldn't get saved because, like, I thought that the I'll probably do medium. I thought
Please
that
adjust your screen settings.
I thought that it was just like fucked up and stupid and or whatever. But it turns out that
Thank you.
the
Now select
system
your
audio
profile.
was actually off on my PlayStation because I had my headphones plugged into the controller like an idiot. So I lost that entire fucking 2 hours recording session, and it was some good shit. So hopefully this one can live up to that. I'm actually, I don't mind losing a character. I'm actually glad that I know
When this
about some
sign
shit
is
going into
displayed,
this,
please
because
do
I
not
always
turn
play
off
this
your
game when I'm
console.
high, and I forget
You
how
are now
to
ready
function.
begin Detroit.
And some practice goes a long
Remember,
way, and as far as
this
like
is not just a
figuring out the
story.
game's ins and outs,
This
and it's pretty
is
fucking
our
simple, to
future.
be honest. By the way, I've never played this game except for the 2 hours that I lost, and I've never played a David Cage game in my life. And like I said, fucking, I hear Heavy Rain's a fucking riot, and what I mean by that is just like people either love it or they hate it. There's no in between. It's like even people who love it criticize it heavily. They're just like, I just love it because it's so bad. Like people, I just don't. Oh fuck, better take care of that before that becomes a problem. Yeah, I don't even need to finish that thought. You get it. This is fucked up for me because Connor in this game really reminds me of like what I fucking looked like as a kid, and then when he starts talking, he starts to make me think it's like how I acted when I was like a fucking 15-year-old, like a precocious idiot. Alright, so I think that we're at some sort of family barbecue. Born 2001, huh? And she looks pretty old. You know, she's getting a little crow's feet. She might be getting into her mid-30s. So that means that this is like 2040?
Oh, please, please, you gotta save my little girl. Wait. You're sending an android?
All right, ma'am. You need to go.
You can't do that. Why aren't you sending a real person?
Why would you want to? Why would you endanger somebody else's life and we can just throw this piece of plastic around? So I can already see right off the bat that everybody in this game is going to be a fucking idiot.
Give a shit. My men are ready to step in. Just give the order.
We gotta talk to Alan. As chagrined as I am to do so, the guy's such an asshole. Check this shit out.
Captain Allen, my name is Connor. I'm the android sent by CyberLife.
It's firing at everything that moves.
If you already
It
don't
already
have a
shot
crush
down
on
two
Connor, I
of
don't know what's wrong with you.
We could easily get it, but they're on the edge of the balcony. If it falls, she falls.
Do you know its name?
I haven't got a clue. Does it matter?
I need information to determine the best approach. Do you know if it's been behaving strangely before this?
Listen. Saving that kid is all that matters. So either you deal with this fucking android now, or I'll take care of it.
Are you fucking kidding me, Dick? I'm trying to figure it out. Quit grilling me. God. Part 2. Everybody in this game is also an asshole. So you got idiots and assholes in this game. David Cage projects his fucking political views so hardcore in this game. It's not even remotely subtle. And that's what I love about it. I actually really, really enjoyed the 2 hour session that I played. I was like sad when it was over, but I saw that it was like light out because I've been playing all fucking night and I had work in like an hour, so I had to take care of that shit. I guess I should probably look for clues. I kind of didn't do that the first time, so I'll do it this time. It makes you do stuff with like shaking the controller and oh sweet, you can mute it. Oh wait, no, that's what it was before. I don't want to watch that. Let's see. Ooh, is he cooking food? Why'd they leave the fucking stove on? It's wasting resources. I wonder if this is the same SWAT team that'll eventually end up in Weston in my house after we start streaming. Just kidding. Weston's interested in streaming. I don't really know how I feel about it because... Well, I don't know. It just doesn't seem like my cup of tea. Because it gives you less chances to fuck up. Which I'm really relying on the ability to like edit out shit at this early on. Because like, Weston and I don't know what we're fucking doing. We're not entertainers. We're just trying our best. Oh, he is deceased? I was kind of wondering about that. I thought that he looked dead. Well, I was going to double check with you before I took care of it, you know. Of course, he was married? Oh, no, it is just a gunshot residue. So let's reconstruct that scene. Is this really necessary for me to see? How do I analyze an event? Am I supposed to be looking at something? Oh, there we go. Dude, this is like the hardest shit for me to figure out, even though I've done it a million times. And I'm not a huge fan of the system, to be honest, but I'm sure that I can save all my complaining for later on when I actually get frustrated with it. Right now, I'm content. Alright, we got all the clues. Let's search the hostages room. Is that upstairs? Did somebody die? Fuck. Well, maybe we should just go out there and stop fucking around. I say that's what we do. Let's just do that. I don't want to have to fuck around with this. It's a pretty badass start to the game, I have to say. Props to you, Cage, on that one. Makes up for everything, baby.
Stay back! Don't come any
took that
closer
like a
or I'll
champ.
jump!
No, please, I'm begging you.
My name is Connor. What about you? What is your name?
Daniel! That's the name they gave me!
Alright, now what we're gonna do is, we're gonna have to make him feel really good. We want him to feel comfortable and not get attacked by the stupid helicopter that's fucking blowing up my fucking stupid suicide prevention shit. Reassure.
I'm not going to hurt you. I just want to talk and find a solution.
Talk! I don't want to talk! It's too late for that now. It's too late.
Sympathetic.
Listen, I know it's not your fault. These emotions you're feeling are just errors in your software.
That line is so funny to me. Errors in your software.
I love them. You know?
But I was nothing to them. Just a slave to be ordered.
How much
around.
did you love them when you're willing to just go kill one of them? Fuck. Talk to hostage.
Are you okay, Emma?
Please help me.
That was a bad fucking idea. I should not have done that.
Nobody's going to die. Stay calm. Everything's going to be fine.
That's fucked up. Defective or realistic? Yeah, let's do realistic.
There's no way out, Daniel. What you've done is too serious. The only question is whether or not you take another innocent life.
It's not up to you. I'm holding all the cards. If I die, she dies. You hear me? I can't stand that noise
You don't have a mute button?
Tell that helicopter
Shitty
to
robot.
get out of here.
Let's get that shit out of here.
The situation is under control.
And see, another thing about this is, since I've never really played a David Cage game, I don't know how much the decisions will actually do anything, because I know that that's usually not
Listen, there are snipers on every roof.
Let
Let
many
the hostage go. You have
branching
no other
things.
choice.
I want everyone to leave. And I want
I
to
feel like this kid can't
I'm
die,
outside the city. I'll let her go.
but I don't know. Let's just sacrifice ourselves. That's the precedent we have to set for Connor in this game, is that he's a fucking badass who saves people and not just a blathering idiot who let's plays. I don't know who the fuck would do that, as the guy sounds like an asshole. He's immortal anyway, it doesn't fucking matter. I think I'm seeing my favorite burger place down the street. I hope we get to go there in this game. Okay, yes, I know. I know. Connor died protecting Emma. Cool. Oh, loading. Oh, it's 2038. That was close. So, in case you were ever wondering, hey, what is it like to be born inside of an Apple store?
This is the top-of-the-range household
Ugh.
assistant.
Get away from me, kid.
It cooks 10,000 different dishes.
Come on, Zoe, let's go.
200 languages and dialects. And handles the kids' homework from elementary school up to university. Can I help?
I'm pretty fucking uncomfortable with this, and I don't want to say why, but I'm sure you know exactly what I mean.
Range. I can show you
I did not notice that the first time I played this, fuck.
48 months interest-free credit.
I couldn't get over how much this was like the Apple Store. That's kind of all I could think about when I was looking at this.
Repairs. At night, it switches to surveillance.
I am sure that this has something to do with the overarching theme, but I don't want to make any assumptions because I didn't really get that far.
Many other functions.
But I do know that, like, segregation's a theme, for sure, for sure. I shouldn't say anything before we get too far into it. Oh my god, it's Nintendo Capri Sun. I love your videos, dude.
It was real.
And then Pro Jared cut his hair. Oh my god, I love these guys.
Car hit it.
By the way, this guy is a complete fucking piece of shit, and I apologize for making the comparison to Nintendo Capri Sun. Nintendo Capri Sun is a very lovely man.
I hope you don't mind.
That'll be fine.
Okay. Did you give it a name?
My daughter did.
Can you not
X1200.
fucking
Where'd you
keep
see your
moving?
name?
God damn, you're making me uncomfortable. Shit.
Kara.
You can tell that
name's
he
Kara.
would. You can tell that a thinner version of him who wasn't on crack would be very good looking. I think I'm making that call now. I wonder if I should let myself skip cutscenes in this. We'll watch it. It's pretty. That's my favorite thing about this game, is how pretty the environments are. It's got this like really cool blue aesthetic. I'm kind of excited to see what I can do with like the thumbnails and like what kind of like colors I can apply to them to just make them like a little more blue. I think those will look cool. Dude, James and Carter, I saw that. It's my favorite place ever. You guys been there? Holy shit. They sell the best shit. What do you mean, what kind of shit? See, this is just like watching a fucking movie. And sometimes you're in a mood for something like that, even though it makes you do a lot of bullshit. I'm hearing a lot more of people being more critical of game design where they're just like shitting on this because it's just like, why don't you just go watch a movie? And I kind of get that, but I'm giving Cage a chance here because I know that his game might turn out beautifully goofy enough to be entertaining on its own right. So you know that he's not going to go like make movies or anything. Oh, fuck. Maybe he has. I don't fucking know that much about him, to be honest. But yeah, it kind of gives certain people a voice who wouldn't have a voice without video games. So I say keep making these games even if they're shit. This game is definitely a lot better than Telltale. Telltale, they don't even give a shit. You can tell that a lot of love was put into this at least. And I guarantee you, I'm saying this now, if I played this game while I wasn't baked, I would be like a million times more critical of it. But I'm not going to be a pessimistic asshole while I'm trying to make this series. This is going to be good. Marcus is a fucking badass. I decided he was my favorite character. And hopefully Connor will change my mind on that by doing some more cool shit, and I'm sure that he will. I'm actually walking past a lot of shit that I could be interacting with, I think, but I'm sorry, I really need to get past this entire first portion because it's like deja vu up the ass, and that's like my least favorite thing ever, to replay shit. Like, I was playing Red Dead 2, and I had this really long play session where like I was just turning it off and turning it back on, because you know on the PlayStation you're fucking, when you suspend it, it will save what you were doing, and you can just pop right back into it when you're back. And it's low on power too, so you don't have to worry about that. I'm pretty sure we're supposed to be picking up a package right now. Yeah, Bellini Paints. Let me see if I can remember where that is. Anyway, I can't remember what I was trying to say, but I'm sure that it was profound. I really do like this environmental storytelling. That's like some good shit. I remember back in the day, like, I mean, I'm not the biggest fan of Assassin's Creed 2, but I do think that it set like a lot of precedents that are good.
These are supposed to be in base 7.
Like how, like when you go to these fucking raves that you're supposed to kill people at, there's like one guy in the middle like yelling shit at them like, we got to act now, if we don't the enemy will take us into his arms and give us a chokehold and noogie. And you just kind of find out like, oh, these people are unwell, like this is a good time for the assassins to be kicking, because they could probably fuck some shit up in some ways that normal people couldn't. I don't know, it gives you this fucking very cool world building just because you're listening to some guy fucking yell in the background while you're trying to take somebody out. And yeah, for the love of God, I cannot remember where it is, so we're just gonna walk around for a minute here. Do you guys, maybe I shouldn't bring this up, but I'm going to anyway. Do you guys hear that fucking, you guys read that article about fucking Trump calling one of his fucking supporters like fat just because he thought he was a protester? That shit was fucking hilarious. Poor guy. I mean, that's like a horrible... We have a horrible fucking president. Like, I don't care how you feel about his politics. He is a pig of a fucking man. So, poor guy that has to deal with that shit, but I still think it's hilarious that we are living in an era where something like that could even happen. I guess in a meta way, it's sort of observable in that capacity. But for real, I hope the paint shop's this way. I feel like I don't want to have to walk back through this. Or kind of reminds me of the mall from fucking SpongeBob where they keep getting perfumed. God damn it, that's such a good bit.
Man seeks to imitate God by creating life. But what kind of life is this? A life of plastic and metal? A life with no soul? A pale copy of our Creator. Why do you look at me so, demon? I know who you are.
I did not expect him to talk to us.
I can see through you. You are the one by whom the evil will come. You are the one who will destroy Detroit.
To be honest, I could totally see it being like this shit. Like, this is how it would be. People would fucking hate androids. Because people are hateful. And they're scared. Which is a huge fucking theme in this game. But I really want to see how, like, the racial theme fits into it. Because I feel like I might be reading into that, but it's got to be a component. Alright, so if Bellini Paints isn't this way or that, where is it? That's what I want to know. Is there something... Do I have to go on the other side of the park? No, it says it's not that way. Maybe it's on the other side of the street. Maybe I've walked past it a million times and I'm driving somebody crazy right now. Oh, it's pointing me in that direction. I didn't realize that was the thing. So wait, they really just turn them on and make them stand there? It's fucked up. Sweet. Why'd they even make androids if they're just gonna be mean to them? What the hell's the point? That's another thing I don't get in this game, is that everybody hates androids so much. Why don't they just get rid of them? Like, fuck. If it's that big of a problem and people are really clamoring to get their jobs back, we could go back to normal in fucking 2 days if we just fucking gave a couple guys some sledgehammers and some beer.
Identification verified. Here is your order number 847. That will be $63.99. Please confirm payment.
Payment confirmed.
Just a couple of robots hanging out.
Complete.
By the way, there's a fucking control convention in this game where you have to, like, put it to the right and then circle up. It's fucking stupid, and it's shitty, and half the time it doesn't even fucking work. Alright, now, what do we have to do? We have to... Great, we get to take the bus home. It's just like real life.
Androids are stealing our jobs. We got bills to feed, and these androids are taking our place.
They're taking our goddamn jobs. They're coming up here and fucking up shit, and I don't want to fucking hear it no more. Okay, cool. That's a cool feature. Thanks for showing me that. Isn't this the bus stop? There's the bus right there. Can I just get on it? Is that what it wants me to do? Oh my god, just fucking masturbate on the camera. Oh wait, androids could do that. Shit. Androids really do have everything unlocked, damn. Hey, thanks for waiting for me, guys. It's real nice. I mean, come on, they got a ride in the back of the bus. I can't be crazy. What a shitty life. I hate fucking people for putting them through this. But since Cage is woke, he was like, whoa, let's what if androids existed? And then the fucking pen never went down after that. Crazy motherfucker. That's a crazy motherfucker.